We're here with Tammy Dorsey of Vivo2, and we're so excited to share your story. So why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do?
So I am in the prenatal care industry. I'm trying to make a direct impact to recover our nation as one of the dangerous, most expensive, costliest place in the developed world to give birth. As a mom of 5, I've never been comfortable with that situation. I like to consider myself an advocate, having gone through it myself. I've given birth 4 times in the hospital, and then my last birth was at home. So I've gotten a real spectrum of what's going on in that industry. And I'm just excited to be able to use my background that I've been able to get here at WSU to further my passions.
That's wonderful. So kind of switching gears on you a little bit, you're a woman in engineering. While that kind of has grown as women in engineering, we've gotten more and more women involved in those, like engineering and the sciences, but we still don't have gender parity. For future engineers, people pursuing science, people pursuing math, what advice do you have for them?
Follow what interests you, because I know that unless you're liking what you do, it can become not only challenging, but not worth it. So there's that saying, the juice has to be worth the squeeze. Don't be afraid to change paths. I certainly did. So I went from the business perspective with my minor in French to, I started back at health professions, and then this program caught my eye and then switched. And so like, literally, the time is going to pass whether you pursue it or not, so why not make the most of it? And network. In case you didn't hear me, network.
Just put yourself out there and ask for help when you need it, right?
And don't be afraid. Actually, I've yet to see or have an experience with a bad situation from just even cold networking. And I know that's kind of old school, but
that's awesome.
You'd be surprised where it can get you.
Good. Is there anyone that stands out particular to you as like a mentor who's like helped you on your path?
Oh, definitely. So Dr. Gary Brooking, he's now our new director of technology, the College of Technology, in our engineering department, and he's been a great help. He's also our principal investigator for Prenatal Hope, and so where I don't know, he helps point the way.
So what are your next steps for Vivo2 and Prenatal Hope?
So we've already had our initial contact with FDA. They're very excited about our device that we have. They've confirmed that they don't have anything like this. It is a novel device. They've invited us to write our own protocol for our device, which is really unique. They gave us some guidelines and some requirements to follow. We'll submit that proposal, and then once that proposal is approved, then we'll continue our pathway. We're excited because we also have a unique situation in our product. While we're seeking that FDA approval, we've been very warmly received from the midwife arena, which that accounts for about 10% of the births in the United States. I mean, you're looking at 4 million babies. That's a lot of babies.
That is.
And they're excited and supportive as well, which is just absolutely heartwarming because I loved my doula. I love my midwife. I also love my OB doctor. And so the fact that I can help both sides of not like they're not in competition, but I can help both areas, and that really makes me happy. So that is actually a potential revenue maker while we're seeking our FDA approval for the OB market, which is great.
That's incredible.
Very
being
unique
able
situation.
to make your product accessible to both arenas.
Yes.
And in the end, it's just helpful.
Yeah, and in the end, I just want to help babies.